you would have seen just before this bit a very quiet bit of me showing you what I crocheted for Duncan last night early, or rather late last night, early this morning. So yeah, I hope you heard me in that bit, but if not, I crocheted a sea bomb for him because he asked me to ages ago and I kept forgetting, and he finally reminded me to when I had my yarn. He's taken it off to work now. He was asleep in the next room when I filmed that bit. Yeah, it was before this, which is why it was so quiet. But anyway, so now it's more reasonable time of 9:58. I've been awake since about 9, so it's not too bad today. I still feel very tired, but pain levels are much better to handle today, so that's nice. I'm sat working on the rings of change again, because, you know, that's my current obsession. I'm so close. Yeah, I'm doing around 99, so soon to be on to 100. So really close to getting it done. Yeah, so I don't know what else I'm going to do today. I really want to do some 5D painting, and I really want to play on my computer to play some games. I haven't got to do it for so long, but I don't know, because right now I'm quite cold, so working on the blanket is actually warming me up. So if it gets any warmer, I might do something else instead. I really should be, sorry, sleepy dust. I really should be knitting my father-in-law's vest, but as you can see, I'm not, and I'll do it when I want. This is the whole point, doing things when I want now, not because I have to, because that was becoming too much. Which is why there's no toys and I'm not currently doing any craft fairs. I mean, I'd planned... Sorry, that was my medicine alarm going off. So it stopped the filming. What was I saying? Yeah, craft fairs. I'd planned on stopping until next year to build up my stock anyway, after selling more toys than I expected on the craft fair. Not that I'm complaining. And I figured there wouldn't be very many craft fairs for me to attend. There's a couple that's popped up that are looking for people, but to be honest, I'm not looking for a lot of the really small single event things. Like there's one happening in a nursing home to raise money, which is a great cause, absolutely fantastic cause. But the travel for me to get there, because it's not particularly close, then paying the table fee, I'm likely not to make any money back. I've done too many of the smaller ones, and there's not been anywhere near enough sales. There's been the ones I used to do that had no sales, which is why I stopped doing them in the first place. The one at the school, though a smaller one, was a special. It was actually their 25th anniversary or something. So it was a major event. They had all sorts of people there. They even had dress-up characters. So they had Anna there and Deadpool. That surprised me. Deadpool at a children's primary school. But, you know, their Star-Lord, and they had a character from V, which is a very old TV show. You know, so they went all out. And they really advertised it and everything. They have massive banners through the village, and so it's nice to do. But the ones we used to do in the village hall here usually were pointless. We had hardly any footfall, and hardly any sales. And people coming in, I can do that cheaper myself. I used to say, well, go and buy this, 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 and this, and put aside this amount of hours, and you're done. That used to give them a little shock. But yeah, it wasn't worth it. It is not that it wasn't advertised, the one in this village. The group I was doing them with, there was a whole group of us that travelled around doing them. They advertised well. There was poster boards up for weeks beforehand telling everyone. People wanted a bargain. And I don't sell my stuff for cheap tatty prices. I sell them as proper business prices. You know, my stuff isn't mass-produced tat, so it has to have a price to show that. And most craft fairs don't have it. They do a craft fair in the cathedral here, which is a contemporary craft fair, I think they call it. So that's high end stuff. I mean, you're looking hundreds and hundreds of pounds for stuff off those stalls, and it's bloody lovely stuff, I'll tell you. But I'm not sure they'd welcome crochet of my level there. This stuff is like super high end. I don't think I've ever seen a single yarn related product at these places. So that again is not really an option for me. So I need to look for the bigger events that are likely to get more footfall. And it works out more cost effective for me to only do those big events because I lose too much in the smaller events. So yeah, I'm not hurrying to make things for the business, for craft stores. I'm just making what I want and then it goes up in the shop. In theory it goes in the shop. Anyone who has looked at my shop will notice that there's a lot of stuff missing. Because I haven't done it. Which is really bad business, people. But I can't be bothered. I really should get it done and get everything up on the shop. But there's so many supplies I haven't got. Problem is, it's so hard to find someone to photograph nicely around in this house because there's just so much stuff. It's not that we're messy and untidy. I just have so much craft stuff that there isn't a clean area as such, you know, that's pure white background or at least empty, uncluttered background to put things. My craft room is overflowing with stuff. There's no way you can make a photo pretty in there. My lounge is now starting to have craft room stuff in it because I've run out of room in the craft room. So there's 3 crates, currently all my colouring books and my pens I'm using, 2 inkle looms, a tripod, a sewing machine, 5, possibly 6 project bags of stuff I've got working on. 3 mannequins are in the lounge area, not lounge, the dining room area, which is basically the corridor off of the lounge. So there's no room. Just this house is too small for my amount of stuff, and I'm not going to get rid of any of it because why should I? So photographing stuff is a problem at the moment. I'm working on it. I've got some ideas. I just need to implement them once Reese has moved out. I can take over that room, the conservatory, which should have great lighting, so that'll be really handy. Right, I'm going to go before my alarm goes off again because I only snoozed it and it's going to go off and turn this off again. So I'll check in with you all later. Take care. Bye. This is the difference a light board makes. This is actually my iPad. I've just literally got a photo of white. And look how well you can see them. And I take it away. This is what I look at. I mean, you're still clear, but you put that in, and they're super clear. And this is why, as Grace says, you need a light board. I don't have one, so I'm using my iPad. But it's working alright for the minute. I can't get it down to this bottom level because my thing's blocking it. But still, much better. Wish I'd done it before. Hey all, I've just shown you a little span of what I'm working on. I'm working on my 5D painting, the custom one from Who Can. I was recording using my webcam on my laptop for my face and the camera for the actual 5D part, but the camera battery ran out. So I've had to stop, but I'm going to keep going anyway, doing it myself. But I mean, it looks like I haven't done much, but I have. I think I ended up recording for an hour or more. So I need to edit that footage and put it out. That probably won't go out today. But at least I got something done for a future video. And I hope to do a lot more on this 5D painting on camera. I think I can move on with the bit that I'm doing without anyone being too bothered because it's basically grey, and so you've seen a good chunk of what I'm doing, and I can show what I've done when I record next. So it's getting there. I can't wait for it to be done though. I mean, it's huge. It's just going to take me hours. I mean, days in hours, because I mean, as I said, I've just recorded for about an hour and you could see how much I had done. So it's gonna take a while, but I don't mind. So I'm gonna sit here in my very comfy office chair with my very comfy footstool, which makes it level with my chair so my legs are always elevated, and I'm going to do my photo painting. So I'll catch you all later. Bye. Hey, it's just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Friday the 17th, so I'm worn out. I've just cut, blow dried and straightened my eldest son's hair, because my eldest and my youngest have really long hair. I say really long, he's just had his cut, so now it's probably about there. My youngest has hair about that length too. But yeah, he's going away to Germany, as I've mentioned, and he wanted his hair done so that it's neat for when he goes. So yeah, just gave it a cut and blow dry and then straightened it for him, because most of his hair is poker straight like mine was when I was a kid. But he's also got a trace of my dad's hair in him on the underside of his hair and just in this bit, really tight curls. My dad had really tight curls to his head. We used to call them Boldy locks. And when all 3 of my boys were born, they were born pure blonde ringlet hair. But as I got older, it straightened out like mine did. Mine used to be poker straight all the time. And now, as you can see, it curls every which way but the way it's supposed to go. Which I'm not complaining about, it gives me more volume. But yeah, the top half of his hair is poker straight and then the underside is wavy and curly and a pain in the bum for him. So I straighten it every so often for him and cut it so it looks neat in that. But I like that my boys have long hair because I still get to do some of the girly stuff. Because, I mean, I don't get to do braids and pigtails and all the fun little things like that because, you know, I'm not cruel. But I've got to do some fun hairstyles. I mean, 2 of my boys, the middle and the youngest, have both had mohawks, including multicoloured mohawks. Not actual dye, just the stuff putty that you put in your hair and that washes out. So yeah, I've had some fun hairstyles with them over the years. But now my middle one sorts his own hair out because he's very particular about the way he wants his hair, and it's so short. Like shaving most of it off and then just having a little bit at the top to style and, you know, look the fashion. But yeah, the youngest and the oldest, they do what they want with their hair, and they both want long hair, so it's really nice. I think Mally would let me sit and braid his hair and do all some silly things with it if I wanted, because he loves me doing things like that. But he likes his gaming so much now, I don't want to take him away from that just to do silly fun things. I have a doll's head, I can do it on that. I have done it on that. There's supposed to be hairdressing tutorials on this channel, because I am a qualified hairdresser. But I've never got around to it. I will do at some point, because I can show how to do various styles. I mean, I'd done a weave on the mannequin at my hairdressing college when I was training. By weave, I don't mean putting extra hair in. I mean, I actually wove the hair into the shape of a hat. They liked it so much they actually kept it to show the years above me because I was in first year. So they kept that for years because we sprayed it and made it stay in place. Because my tutors, like, nobody else will do that. Not even my tutors could do that. Whereas me, I played with your hair for years because, you know, my hair was growing from 5 onwards. So I had super long hair by that age. I'd actually chopped a lot of it off, but I'd had long hair and done long hair. My twin sister had long hair. My youngest sister had long hair. My mum had long hair. So we'd done a lot of long hair styles over the years. So I'd planned on doing tutorials on my channel showing various sensible styles and then some not so sensible fun ones that could be used to dress up. And I bought a lovely mannequin with lovely hair to do it, but I've never got around to it. Maybe once this craft room's set up, I'll do it then. See, I mean, I'm not sure how many people watch it, but you know, there might be some mums or dads out there who would like to do something different with their kids' hair and don't know how. So, you know, figure can't hurt, can it? I'm going to go because I'm going to actually get back to doing my 5D painting now because I find that relaxing. I'll catch you all later. Bye. Hey all, I'm back on the sofa. It's 3:59. I've finished a small section on the diamond painting, which I continued to do after the battery ran out because I wanted to finish that section. But I've decided to come over here and play a game on my laptop. Except you'll notice when I add in the bit a second ago that I just filmed, it's doing updates. I've started the game, ready to get going. It closes my game and goes, we're doing updates, 30-second countdown or restart now. No option for later, just gonna do it. How rude. So now I'm 43%. I want to play my game. I've already done some on the Rings of Change blanket tonight, and I'm going to do some more on that later on tonight when Duncan's back, so that one's I can do when Duncan's here beside me, whereas I can't play on my laptop when he's here because I need the space for the mouse. I hadn't planned on playing on my laptop on my lap at all after the first time when I realised it's so big. I'm going to do it on my desk, but my old desktop's still on there, my all-in-one. Until I get that one off this weekend, when I've transferred everything I need off of it, there's not a lot of space, and I've still got the 5D painting set up on it. So it would not have been a comfortable angle for me to sit and play. So I've moved it over to here. It means I'm getting less crafting time in. But I've spent all day, every day, other than when I'm ill, crafting with one form or another. I don't know, last year or more? No, probably more like 2 years or so. Unless I'm studying, obviously. So I don't think it hurts to take some time out and play some games. I bought these games off of the Steam when they had a sale on so many years ago that I don't even remember. And I've not had a chance to play them. Because I discovered when I bought them that my computer couldn't handle them because my computer sucks. So now that I finally have a computer that can handle it, I'm playing them. They're not, you know, really interesting shoot-em-up games or anything like that. I don't like that sort of stuff. They're puzzly, hidden room type games. So, Weird Park, that might be one you lot might have heard of. And then 1,000 Doors, Family Secrets. There's another 1,000 Doors one, I can't remember what it is. But they're all that sort of mystery solving, hidden puzzle type games. They have actual puzzles in them. They're hidden pictures where you have to find the things in the pictures. You have to walk around the different rooms and things or into different dimensions and find clues and things that you need and pictures and all sorts. And I like that sort of thing, so that's what I'm doing. I'm really tempted to actually film myself playing some of these and put them up, but as these ones are so old, I don't think anyone will remember the games or be interested in these games. So I'll probably at some point buy a newer puzzle-like game, and then I'll record myself playing that. I know this isn't a gaming channel, but this is my life channel, and now that I can play games again, gaming will be part of my life again. Puzzly games. I'm not going to become one of these shoot 'em up, Grand Theft Auto car things. I don't do them. I doubt you get Grand Theft Auto on the PC. I don't know. I don't play these games. But I don't think it hurts to share everything that I do. And puzzle games and puzzles themselves are something I really love doing. And so I'm going to show them. I had planned on doing some of my actual jigsaw puzzles and filming I done them, but I haven't had the room to set them up because I've got big ones, and I don't have a surface big enough. I have them in puzzle, not the roll 'em up green things that you can keep puzzles on, but actual big solid, they're probably A3 or something, puzzle cases They're similar to what a lot of artists would use as big solid cases for their artwork, but they're for puzzles. And me and Duncan have one of them each, and Mountie has the roll-up one, because we all love puzzles in this house. But yeah, we've not really had anywhere to put them for years, because when we first moved in we had room, we had a table set up for them, because we did have a dining room table set up, but we worked out that it was just, we couldn't access anything else if we had a table up, because the table took up the entire dining room, because it was just a corridor, and you know, a table big enough to fit 5 had to be a reasonable size. And at the time I used to like doing little dinner parties, so I'd cook 3-course meals and things and have people come over for dinner. But people stopped wanting to come over, because after we'd had dinner I'd play some board games and they just want to get drunk, and I don't. So I don't do dinner parties anymore, which is a shame. I mean, I can't cook anyway now because I'm just not up for it. But it would have been nice to carry on doing that sort of thing because I really like it. But oh well, this is on 84% now. We're getting there. I'm, 5 minutes in, and so it's been going for probably 7 minutes now. I want to play my game. Yes, I'm a whiny little spoiled child. I want to play my game. Right, I'm going to continue watching Denise. I'm watching day 16. I'm a little behind on a couple of people again because, well, I was watching that Insatiable, seeing what it was like. The ending of that, wow. Didn't see that coming. Probably should have, but I didn't. But yeah, so I'm getting back up with YouTube and that now. So I will catch you all later anyway. I need to move my hot water bowl, which is currently making my back on fire. So I'll catch you all later. Bye! Hi all, back at my desk again. I'm actually sat printing out grass for the Big Bang Theory blanket that Denise is doing and I'm now doing. So I'm sat here printing each graph out because I want to see them all, work out which ones I want to do when, and which colours I've got to what ones I need to buy. You can probably hear the printer going. But I've been having a lot of fun because my printer froze so badly that I couldn't make it do anything. It wouldn't even turn off the switch. So I had to get my son, my oldest one, Kurt, down under my desk, pull the plug and then plug it back in, and then it had the cheek to moan at me that it was not shut down correctly and I should make sure I shut my printer down properly. I'm like, I was trying. I couldn't. Like, blooming printer. But yeah, I'm sat here printing out rather a lot, and I don't mind how much I print out at the moment because when we bought the printer a little while ago, it came with that Insta ink stuff, but it came with 7 months free. So I don't pay for any ink at the moment. I only pay for the paper. So I'm making the most of it and printing as much as possible. So all of this is going to be printed out before my time runs out, which is great. I mean, I will still keep the instant ink after and pay the monthly fee, but I've got it on the highest band needed at the moment, which I think is $7.99 a month. But we'll probably knock it down to a band lower, or give it maybe one below that. I'm not sure yet. Depending on how much you use. This is going to be a good exam test. Because this is probably the sort of quantity that I will print out a month of charts, because a lot of my work is charted or graphed, and a lot of the patterns I've got designed, not designed, in my head ready to design will also be charted. So, graphed rather than charts, I don't know what do you want to call it. But yeah, a lot of them will, so I'll be using the printer to do that quite a lot. So I'm just sat doing it. It's a bit of a pain the way I'm doing it, because I'm doing it on my iPad, because I was sat on the sofa doing it. But when the printer decided to go all doolally on me, I've had to sit over here so I can monitor it and make sure it doesn't break anymore. So it's a bit more uncomfy. But, you know, we're getting there. I think I'm up to week 5 or 6 now of charts printed. So I've done 1 to 5 or 6, whatever I'm on. So I don't think there's too many more to do. what am I done? Oh, I've just done week 7 actually. There we go, so I'm even further ahead than I thought. So yeah, really not a lot more to go. So yeah, I'm going to go and carry on printing these because I've just sat here for 3 minutes telling you I'm printing. Joy, riveting, isn't it? I'm sorry I'm so boring on my channel a lot of the time, but you know, at least my insanity keeps you entertained. I'll catch you all later. Bye all. So it's 10:10 and I'm going to go to bed. I joined Linny for her live for a little while, Candy Goth Creations, but her internet wasn't playing ball, so ended up having to call it quits, which is a shame. But she did tell me where she got the wonderful dresses of hers from. She sent me the link to it. Oh my god, so many pretty dresses. I want them all. And the shoes. They weren't bad either. So yeah, there's a whole list of whole new shoes, dresses I really want. And the best bit is because they're stretchy, they should fit over me and still deal with my tummy. Can't wait. Bargain prices too. So yeah, I'm just going to have to wait until Christmas or I do some sales to buy them. But I'm going to buy them. All of them. Because I love them all. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed. So I haven't done much more on my rings of change. I did get around to printing out the Big Bang Theory charts, and there's loads. That's all double-sided. There's loads. I am going to do them all. Though I've discovered there's rather a large amount of grey, and I don't have any grey. So I can work on some of the ones that I already have the colours for, but I'm going to have to buy some colours in, like grey and brown, and a few different reds, because some of them have different reds. So I'm going to have to get the money up together to do an order. But I'm just going to do a wholesale order and get 10 balls of each colour when I do it, because it's just going to be cheaper than buying several balls from a shop, because I'm going to need quite a lot of grey anyway. And I need grey for other projects because I literally don't have any grey in the house. Same goes with brown, so... And I'm getting a little low on other colours, so I might as well do the order all in one and save money. I just need to get the money to do the order in the first place. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on that soon, hopefully. But otherwise, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm hot, I'm bothered, and I'm tired, so I'm just going to go to bed. I'll catch you all later. Bye.